on, they will be losing the fight, and that's gonna be a problem in this early game that actually could come into play. What they can do is just so much damage. The Grandma just not as strong bottom lane. They go for the Grimstroke, and they do get the kill. Wolves trying to eat the snake, but Zorain will be getting himself out. No, the roll will be there. Lycan could be in some trouble right now. No X123, he's pushing aggressively. He feels pretty confident against these two when they're so low. And Viper being level 2, his damage output from the poison attack just isn't that big. But top lane, the Grandma falls, so immediately. And Sanctity's kills skill A. They're gonna turn on the Invoker as well with a triple Remnant. He gets the kill, the Cookie. Not gonna connect. That's each creep. Not moving to the right side, but a Scatter Blast will be enough. And Lun, not really close to his level 6, but because there's so many kills here, all of the heroes are gonna be quite high leveled, and that's why Grimstroke is level 6 here. They're going for Zorain. The supports are in the backline, coming in with the roll. Sanctity is here, but Mortimer's Kisses and the Sunstrike on the Lycan. He's gonna get destroyed. Everspirit trying to get the kill here and won't be able to do so. He even doesn't get on to the Remnant with a bash from Young PH. He'll be going down. Yangon, what a great response. They expected the Viper to get dove here. I don't Cookie will connect. Oh, that was close, but still they'll get the kill on Ace. Nice play. In the end, it doesn't connect with the Cookie. Now Skill A could be in some trouble. Immediately breaks the trees, gets himself out. Marvel, he's getting dove here. TP from the line. He doesn't have level 6 just yet. Turns on the Viper. You're not going to be getting that kill. Gets the Hex off, and X123 should be getting the kill. A nice kick out. The Sunstrike not going to be connecting this at this point. And Hishki goes down without the finger. He's just not as strong. Sanctity, he wants to get the kill. He sees the Viper and will get that one. Actually, the chains on the Faceless Void as well. Young PH in so much trouble right now. There's going to be another Sleight of Fist. Can he get the kill? He seems like he can. He gets a double, and Lun, you want to be next, no problem. We want bonuses. He has the Remnants up to the high ground, and he will get a triple. Sanctity TPing in after a death is going to be getting his revenge himself, not counting on his team, but getting his on out of the laning phase strong enough. Next 1, 2, 3, as the shapeshift goes for it. Will he actually commit for Zorain? He will be taking a ton of damage, so he has to be careful. The Nature's Wrath will be used. Viper in some trouble. Nature's Wrath not gonna be connecting here. A lot of creeps around the map, but the Chrono into the backlines. The Grimstroke will be dying. They do kill the Viper. Turning around the Nature's Prophet. He's looking quite dead. Surrounded by 4 heroes. Will be going down, but the Lycan turns around. He wants to come in. Sanctity is still alive, and Skill A will get a finger there with a beautiful stun coming out from the line. Do they have the chains onto the two of them? And now the Lycan Wolves, they're coming in. Lun, you're looking quite dead. He'll get eaten by the Wolves. Going for the Mortimer's Kisses. Won't be getting the kill, and Sanctity dodges that one kiss from the Grandma. He's not gonna be getting farm. So are the rest of the cores on their side, but they will be defending the tower right now. Sanctity coming in, still the line is the only one here. Nature's Prophet TPing as well. The manipulation being used, but he misses the stun on the line. The Faceless Void will not be dying to this. Marvel uses the ulti, but the line is already dead, and this could be some good kills. The Mortimer's Kiss is gonna come through. Earth Spirit is falling down low, but Marvel will definitely be the one dying. Sanctity doesn't get the chains on the Faceless Void, but they get the Inkswell and they get the Snapfire as well. This is what they were been looking for. Win the fight when the enemies do have their ultis. This was just a second before the Aghanims from the Invoker came out, but is he really gonna die right now? Sanctity, he has the dust as well. Invoker is looking quite dead. The Flame Guard will be there in just a second. Invoker falling down quite low. The Tornado does connect, and he will probably go down here. No, he won't, because the newly found ADOS from Zorain. Nah, oh, come on. Oh, why do you do this? Why don't you run away and let Zorain finish the dirty work? Sanctity removing the spells from the Earth Spirit and the Viper when he doesn't have a BKB. 1, 2, 3 is extremely tanky. Marvel, does he have the AC? Not just yet. They're not gonna get the connection on the Sanctity. He still has the Aeon-Disc. It's not being popped in the backlines. No Ace in some trouble with the Cataclysm connecting. Now they don't have it for the Chrono. So in the backlines, they're getting eaten. Zorain gets ripped apart. Oh, and someone trying to TP away. Will be successful. Oh, he wouldn't. He is not gonna be, because the Void says, stay there. I want to fight, my friend. He's gonna leave his Invoker to die. And now with the buyback on the Grimstroke, they want to continue chasing. Skill A is gonna show himself onto the creep wave. They do have still one more Remnant on the Ember Spirit if he does want to chase the Earth. They find the DD, so maybe they want to fight right now. Chrono not up for 60 seconds. That's another minute. But Yangon aren't really battle ready, and December Spirit having the Aeon-Disc, even when you have it, there's a good chance that he might survive. They're coming in with a shapeshift, jumping into the backlines. They get a Hex onto the Snapfire, and the poor Grandma will just be going down. They get the connection on the Soulbind. That's gonna make sure that the Void can't jump out. Actually, his Grandma does go down and he'll be able to get himself out, but Zorain, poor guy, he's just gonna get ripped apart. X123 is beyond godlike, so who says the Lycan can be played without the Necro units? For the Chronosphere, his Raxes are already dead. Yangon, even if they fight right now, they will go for the Lycan. Do they have the damage to kill him? It doesn't seem likely, even as the Satanic is looking quite okay. Turns around with the Satanic and he's gonna start to eat this Void apart. I don't need to be a big bad wolf. I can kill you in my human form. That's just how strong they are. It's time for Yangon to call GG here. Magnetize doing the backlines, doing some damage, but all of the cores are quite healthy. The Aeon Disc will get proc. Lun in some trouble. Do they have the dust to kill him? He still has the Glimmer Cape, but is chained up. Here comes the Viper trying to do some damage, but Lycan, he's not stopping. He wants to fight X123. If he continues this one, he might die. Uses another Satanic as the BKB. He punches Ha in the face. They will call GG, understanding that this boy, even without the shapeshift, is gonna let Lun live. No, he won't. In the end, he just gets the connection there. Wanted to get into the fountain, and Yangon get completely overwhelmed in that fight and completely overwhelmed in this game. The fight. So Marvel, he's gonna be okay given that the Nyx took a lot of damage, but no, he's actually taking a ton of damage here. They do have the tricks of the trade with the Hex. He uses the Fairy Fire, does that 1-1 charge, but in the end it's gonna be a first blood. No, it won't. The healing salve. Kirschgi making sure his guy survives, but I'm winning the laning stage and actually winning it quite nicely. All three of the lanes are going their way for now. X123 is the only core that's actually the Kunkka is farming well as well. Just a second now, Mirana getting gone on, and Ace gets the kill there. As soon as I started praising Yangon, they lose the hero on the bottom lane. Also, Young PH will be farming it in no time. They get the X off on skill A. The arena isn't ready. Oh, he turns into a Kunkka, gets the X onto Marvel, but not really gonna be able to kill him. The arrow does connect this time around, and do they have the finger? Not really. The spear connects onto the next assassin. Without the arrow though, Hirschgi will be okay. Hex onto the Kunkka. He gets turned into a little fishy, but Zorain, he comes in again. The egg will get used, but immediately gets brought down by the Mirana and the Morphling, but the Morphling getting stunned up. Maybe they can get the kill. He doesn't have the mana. Sanctity coming in. He wants the Mirana, and skill A will be going down. They get the oh, actually he gets Hirschgi down, and Spirit Vessel, will it take him out? TP to the base. He will be surviving that one. Not gonna be able to go through the with the finger. It's not impossible, but Marvel, the one pushing aggressively. He gets the spear on the Kunkka, but the arrow won't be there. They go for the Necro for spreading out the fight. Kunkka will be surviving this one, having the haze. He'll get himself out, even surviving the finger. I don't even need my boat. I don't need my ram. You guys are not worth it. And Yangon now have to run away. They used a lot of their spells and don't do that much. They get a connection onto the line. Now Sanctity will show him how killing is done. Kunkka gets them getting a good fight. The arrow coming in, it will not connect onto anyone, so they're gonna be fine. They find the next assassin, they might actually get the kill, but will lose the Roche in the process. Coming in with the arena, the Roche is still alive. X123 getting latched onto the edge of it. The arena, the egg being used, it's gonna protect everything. And X123, he gets the Aegis. Actually, Marvel is the one taking that one. They might have lost the Roche. What a ravage coming up from Lun. Will it be enough? Kishki bought back. Now it's gonna be Phoenix eating the arrow, but Young PH in a lot of trouble. The Riki is still alive, doing the damage, but look at the cores of Lilgun. They're still quite happy. Marvel having the Aegis, he doesn't care. Hirschgi will get a dieback, and out with the buyback from the Mars, maybe these three can go down. Marvel has to push her aggressively. He doesn't have this ulti, and the Gyro will be going down. Now they're surrounded. They might be dying here. The Riki will be the target to go for. The arrow doesn't connect, and Ha gets himself to the side. He's actually able to survive this one. And the Morphling will be coming back into the fight fairly soon. Marvel, he needs to get out of this one. Riki, he might be in some trouble, but the Spirit does connect. Marvel is alone. Can he kill Ha? No, he can't. The Riki getting out the hit. It's not going to be enough. Spirit Vessel, he will survive it on 7 HP and getting a TP to the base. Now, Lilgun, they're going to be losing this fight with Marvel getting an arrow to the eye, and he goes down. Skill A with his arrows has been amazing, but it's more likely. That's it. 27 minutes in. Yangon are going to go for a smoke. The Moonlight Shadow being used as well. They're being super quiet here. Smoke will break. Marvel will be in some trouble. X123 getting gone on. He doesn't get the BKB off. Stun in the backlines. Oh, they get a mistake there with a stun, but still the Gyro will be going down. Marvel in some trouble as well. No more Ghost Shroud, and they have more than enough damage to kill him this time around. Yangon, they're prepared. They get the kills. Even with the mistake there, the Earth Spike putting the Gyro in the air, and he doesn't get lashed onto the edge of the arena. They still have more than enough lockdown to bring him down. And they're gonna get a perfect jump. Let's see if that's gonna be the case. They know where Marvel is. No force staff right now. He actually jukes them around the trees. He didn't even know that he did it, but still gets himself out. And now Lilgun in so much trouble. He jumps in. The line will get annihilated. The Necrophos is alive. He gets himself out. Has the force staff. Young PH going for the egg. Can he get the kill on it? Yes, he can, but the BKBs are dropping low. The Nyx Assassin bites back into this fight. X130, he used the BKB. They're going on to Zorain, but without Marvel, they can't kill this course, it seems like. And Gyro doesn't have the BKB anymore. Sanctity will be left alone, surrounded by 4 heroes with Nyx coming from the side. He might get a kill on skill A, but still, they'll lose the Kunkai now. They'll lose the Nyx again. He uses the big drawn-out fight from Yangon, completely turned this game around. And with the Aegis and the Jeez, and also the Aghanim shard, it's good. They see the bottom tower. Young PH will be getting it down for sure. The creeps are coming in. They do have the Solar Crest. Young PH just doing the damage to the tower. The stun doesn't connect from the Nyx. They do have the Force Staff. Arrow this time around. He's not gonna be get pulled in by its shininess, but look at the damage. Young PH just annihilates them. He does have the flag cannon with the DD. Everyone is dying. They get the kill onto the Nyx Assassin, onto the Phoenix. They don't have buybacks without their supports. These guys are just not that strong. The Gyrocopter can just cover in fear, going to the base, actually taking a lot of damage. He'll lose the BKB. He won't lose it in time, and the camera smooth for you guys. They did lose the Aegis, so we can continue watching this fight. Hog gets a double kill. The latch onto the Gyrocopter. Look at the damage coming out with the adaptive strike. No BKB for a second. He does have a buyback. They do have the egg, so maybe they can fight this one. Lilgun are still not calling GG, but they might as well do so, because the game is over. The Gyrocopter doesn't want to die anymore, and he will call GG even with having the buyback. He uses it right now. They force Young PH into the fountain, but he'll just waveform away, and with that the throne will fall, and we'll get a nice ending to the game that we weren't able to see because the spears cannot be purged with the Abaddon. That's right. On Young PH, he doesn't get a nice connection there with using the bottle. Now they go for the Huskar. If they get some lucky nest, they might actually be able to get a kill. The inner fire is ready. He's gonna try to survive this one, but probably not gonna be able to do so. And one more slap for Young PH. They'll get the kill and play for them, at least until the Huskar gets an armlet, which is not that far off, around the 1,000 gold. They're coming in for the mid lane. Young PH getting gone on. They jump on his head. They're gonna stun him with a spike carapace. No stun on Hishki. He already used it. I'm not really sure how that happened. He could have just spike carapace and stun. Now Young PH is gonna be moving away with the battle transcending. They get a nice kill and the Urchok to stop him. Now in the mid lane, Young PH getting gone on. He has to be very careful. He uses the ulti. The X123 Huskar, he's fighting him, and he'll definitely get a kill. Will he be able to survive this one? It seems like he will, and he gets it finally. Young PH loses his life, and finally we see a Huskar having... Usually feel super bad about yourself, Sanctity. He has this surge. They go for the line this time. The stun will connect, not using the spike carapace. You have to be careful. The line is gonna turn around onto the Nyx Assassin. What was that? Nyx Assassin, I guess. And now Young PH in some trouble. He does have the ulti. Can turn around here. Uses the ulti. Goes for X123, who has the armlet, but toggling it off. And on right now is gonna be very, very hard. Young PH looking quite dead with Hishki going in. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. He doesn't get it there. With the Aphotic Shield, the Young PH will be fine in the backline. Sanctity drops as well, and this dive, it didn't work out well for them. Even with the Spike Carapace onto the line, he just buys back, and he will be able to get back into the fight. Skill A, he gets the finger up. The Nyx Assassin as well in the backline. Spike Carapace is ready, goes for the ulti. Would have a dust, not really Skill A. He doesn't have it either, and Hishki will get him. He really wants to go for this one, focusing on the tower. The 12 fervor stacks are there. Hishki goes for the Mars, will miss. The stun. Skill A comes in with a Hex. Nyx Assassin is a little froggy. X123 will get surged up, but now Arena into the backlines, onto the 4 of them. The egg used immediately. Young PH, can he get it off? Yes, he can. Uses the ulti. X123 tries to defend it, and now the battle tries will be there. He'll rip apart the Huskar. You can be buff, my friend, but this is real strength here on Young PH, and the buyback from the Phoenix won't really do anything for them. Is this a free Roche from Yangon Galacticos? If they get the first Roche in this game, little control though. The BKB is almost done. He even finds a bullwhip. He wants to be running in. Hishki comes in. They get a stun on the troll. He doesn't have the Aegis, and he will be going down. X123 uses the inner fire, gets the Ursa away from himself. The Ursa trying to run away. Lilgun trying to save him, but this Ursa will be going down to once for sure. They use the egg immediately. Beautiful usage of the egg. If the Ursa doesn't kill it there, oh, the troll coming in, and the egg will drop. Beautiful stun from Hishki. He's gonna pay them back tenfold right now, but Young PH with the buyback, they have to bail right now because the Huskar is already dead. Even with the egg popping and a beautiful stun, they'll still overwhelm this fight with just one buyback, and Young PH is really mad about that death earlier on. He might not have needed that. I guess the the chains, but still having the aphotic shield, having the force staff is gonna make sure the troll always gets his ulti up. Now having the BKB, it's gonna be pretty easy for him. Probably not gonna die in just the stuns of the Nyx assassin. Smoke coming through, will scan the enemies twice in a row. You think you can do this? Young PH running in this time around. He has the BKB, uses it, goes for Ace. Ace will get gone on, and his egg will die immediately. They don't even need the Ursa for it. X1, 2, 3 will get annihilated now. It's just time to chop down everyone's Sanctity. Where do you think you're going? We want you dead as well. Turn him into a frog and cook him nice and fast. Nice frog legs there for Yangon. They're quite happy with the support they're getting from Lilgun, and Lilgun here. Vladimir's offering and the BKB, just making sure that he doesn't die and buffing up this Ursa. Sanctity getting gone on, the Hex won't be there. Nice dodge from him, and Skill A doesn't get the Hex off. Now they go for the Phoenix. 2 hits from the Ursa. He gets the kill now. The Huskar jumps in, he uses the BKB, turns around with the Ursa, but the Ursa is enraged. He doesn't care about your BKB. Stun from the Nyx assassin. X 1, 2, 3 is destroyed. Now they go for the ulti on the troll, but it doesn't even matter. He's killing the illusions. He doesn't need to go for the heroes. I can use my ulti for the illusions and still get you out to the tournament. Yangon Galacticos, they win this one. Take it. Game number 1, really dominant. Game number 2, they started looking dominant, and then they make a few mistakes and they get completely overwhelmed. Game 3, Yangon Galacticos, from start to finish, they were